Number 3, okay? This is the attitude balance, okay? This has to do with the way that your mind works, okay? Think of a scale, okay? A balanced scale. All right, on one side is how. Right? This is all of the physical things, all of the logical things that go into something, and the other side is the why. This is like your desire and your attitude and your motivations and all of your thoughts. And so the great myth is that they have to be 50-50, okay? And that is the great myth that will keep you broke, keep you from achieving your dreams, and keep you coming up with more excuses instead of more results, okay? Don't focus on how, all right? You have to be focused 99.99% on your attitude, okay? Not on the how, okay? The reason why is because you're not smart enough and I'm not smart enough to really understand how. Okay, the universe is a big place and we don't know all the factors that go into anything happening at all. All right, we really don't. Okay, we know so little, even though we think that we know more. All right, but I'm gonna tell you that what your experience is and everything that you can perceive is a radar screen that's this big, okay? And that's everything that you can possibly think of, okay? When in fact everything that's actually happening is a radar screen that goes in both directions and up and down as far as the eye can possibly see, farther even, okay? You can't even conceive of everything that's happening, okay? So don't try, because when you try and focus on the how, you will only come up with reasons why you will fail, okay? And that is the wrong way to go about things, okay? Don't focus on the how, okay? Focus on your attitude and your desires for things, okay? Don't worry about the how. The 0.001% of the how that you should be focusing on is the how that is right in front of you. Your number one goal is the goal that's right in front of you. That is the only how that you should concern yourself with. After you've accomplished that, you will see another piece of the how, okay? But don't try and focus on the entire how, okay? You need to do this in order to keep your attitude intact so that you can continue to make the sacrifices and changes necessary in order to accomplish what you want. So rule number 4, okay? This concept is called the competence progression, okay? These are 4 stages of how you learn. I'm gonna break it down for you really simple, really quickly, okay? All right, number 1, unconscious incompetence. You don't even understand what it is that you don't understand, okay? This is complete ignorance, okay? It's like seeing somebody's shoes tied and you don't even understand why it's even like that, okay? Right. Number 2 would be conscious incompetence. This means that now you understand that there's something that you don't know how to do yet, okay? In other words, somebody unties their shoes and then ties the shoes, and you know that you have no chance of doing that yet, okay? You haven't learned it yet, okay? Then there's number 3, okay? The third stage. This is where effort has to come in, okay? The third stage is conscious competence, okay? That's where you understand what you need to do, but it takes effort, okay? It takes your conscious effort in order to do this. Okay, you know, you're tying the shoes, the bunny rolls around, you know, runs around the however you learned it, okay, and then, you know, oops, oh, I messed up and pulled the loop out, I gotta start all over, and then, oh man, the loop is all messed up, okay, I gotta start all over, okay? You have to think about it, okay? It takes effort, and it takes time, and it takes repetition at this third stage, okay? But once you spend enough time during that third stage, then you get to the fourth stage, which is where we all want to be when we learn something, which is unconscious competence, okay? This is autopilot. This is muscle memory, All right, this is when those neural pathways that are in your brain have strengthened to the point where they are never going to go away. Okay, like riding a bike, you never forget how to ride a bike. This is a neural pathway that is why you never forget how to ride a bike. Okay, because it's in there. All right, and it's not going away. All right, so now we get to the point where, where most of us are when we have to tie our shoes. At least I hope it's most of us. Okay, where we can tie our shoes when we're in a pitch dark room, half asleep, fall down drunk, upside down, and we can still tie our shoes perfectly. Okay, this is the point where you want to get to. All right, now the reason why you want to pay attention to this concept is because you have to understand that you have to spend a long time and a lot of effort in the third stage before you can get to the fourth stage, because most of the time people avoid success or avoid getting to success because they simply give up, because it's too much work to spend that much time in the third stage before they get to the fourth stage of something. I've spent 36 years as a professional cook, and I have cut myself and I've burned myself and injured myself more times than I can count. Okay, but this is all part of the learning curve. Okay, most people don't get to the point where I'm at in the kitchen because it's painful. Okay, so I mean, I understand it, but it's part of the process. All right, you have to spend a lot of time in that uncomfortable third stage before you can get to the point where things are happening as autopilot. Number 5. Okay, rule number 5 is you must master the basics. Okay, so the first 4, those are the basics. Okay, who do you listen to? All right, making sure that you're teachable, making sure that you're not thinking about the how and you're focusing on having a good attitude instead, and understanding the progression of how you learn things. Okay, and now if you are able to become unconsciously competent at these 4 things, okay, and you can master them, then this is where you can stop listening to me and never listen to anything else that I say, and your life is going to be better, and I can guarantee that. But I'm telling you this because if you want to become a master, you must master the basics first. Okay, mastery is made up of little simple things that have been taken to a whole new level. For example, one of the goals of my life is to master the idea of passive income. And so I have been paying very close attention to those people that do make passive income, finding out what are their habits, how do they act, what do they do with their money. Okay, it isn't just the vehicles that they invest in, it's about the whole concept of passive income and how do they think about money, and the whole ecosystem that is behind passive income. And this is something that all comes down to, well, what's your budget? Okay, that is the most basic thing. Okay, you want to be a master of passive income, first you have to master your budget. Okay, these are the basics. Okay, so number 5, master the basics. Now, Bruce Lee's 2-inch punch, where he could put his hand up against something the length of his middle finger and then punch from 2 inches away, and he could break boards, concrete. Some people have rumored that he could actually even rupture steel with a punch. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but we all know that you wouldn't want to get hit by one of those no matter what. All right, but that is not a secret technique. Okay, that's not an ancient Chinese secret. That is just a basic punch that has been practiced again and again until it's the point where it's no longer just a punch. Okay, it's something else. All right, it has been elevated. Okay, this is what mastery of the basics can accomplish. We will continue these rules in the next video, but until next time, guys, you keep growing and deserve your victory.